you said it was like the most common thing. I don't think there's a single person in the world they think it's the reason that actually motivates them. There's not a single guy that's going to go out there and say,
"You don't think so?" I feel like with how degenerative this fucking generation is, like
it's a false purpose.
I do this. Let's try that every single day for this new year. Let's
take a second now.
I'll give you guys a quest right now.
Yeah, quest.
Go.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Bros Think Big podcast. This is a show where we talk about the simple and yet complicated ideas of self-improvement. Tune in and join us as we become the best versions of ourselves, so you guys can too. Remember to like and subscribe for more. By the time this video is out, it's already going to be 2024. I think we all know what that means, right, guys? I mean, new year, new us. right?
Probably by the time it's
this
out,
year's mine.
Already done from the gym.
Yeah.
They probably left already.
New year, new us.
I'm taking over 2024.
Of course you are, right?
Yeah,
2024 for us, guys. And he's going to keep telling himself that until January ends, and then February ends, and then March ends, but all of a sudden it's you're
all of a sudden I forgot about my goals.
You're a quarter
3
through the
months,
year,
bro. It's
Dude,
1 week.
No, but it's a quarter through the year, and nothing's happened. What is this
Because
about?
people don't take it seriously.
You know, last year and before 2023 started, I didn't really write down any goals. You know what I mean? I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go into 23. I'm gonna kill it. It's actually been a tough year. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't achieve the goals I wanted. I didn't really wasn't really consistent with my goals. I was hopping from this to this to that. There's a lot of inconsistencies. You know what I mean? How could someone who's out there, they want to kill it in 2024, they want to go out there and do self-improvement, they want to get better, how can they do that? What are some things that they can do?
Well, I want to first ask them if that story was even familiar in that first place. Like you keep telling yourself you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, you're gonna work on this and that, right? Let's say you want to start working out. You buy the first gym membership for the month. Right. I'm gonna go every day, right? I'm gonna really put my all into it. After a week, you stop showing up.
A week, yeah.
Does that story sound familiar to you guys? It does to me, honestly.
The past couple of days, like I've just seen the trend on social media about new year, new me. That people make like cool edits of like anime characters on fucking the reels and stuff.
God,
and I look in the comments, and it's like people are just like, "Oh, we say this every year, guys. Oh, new year, new me." Of course, you're gonna be a new person in the new year. Why wouldn't you want to be? People are kind of not making it a serious thing when it kind of is. You know what I mean? People are kind of just like, "Oh, like everyone says it, so that's why I'm not gonna do it." You know what I mean? So
yes. And it's definitely like people will say it's corny to say it's a
more
new year.
Confirmation bias. Don't
What?
you think? The idea of people not taking it serious is they're scared of taking that leap, so they hear other people, they see that comment, they're like, you know what?
It gives them an excuse not to feel responsibility.
Exactly. I don't think it's they actually are so passionate about, it's just everybody says this. I think it's more of it helps them confirm their belief or not a belief, but confirm it's okay that I'm not the only one that's not taking it serious. I don't have to do it because look at these comments or these people.
But like Mike said earlier, how do you actually take it seriously? Luckily for you guys, we have written down 3 steps that these are our tips and tricks that we all came up together that we're going to help you to really get ahead in 2024.
They're original too, I'd say so. Of course, nothing is the first anymore, I feel like, but
anyways,
you'll love it.
Yes.
But it's special.
It's special. Promise you.
So number 1 is going to be determine your goals in the first place.
You want to read that quote that you got on there?
So this includes stuff like your why, what is your core desire, what are your daily goals, and what do you want, right? I recently found this quote that I'm going to share out to you guys. This is by Friedrich Nietzsche. I botched that hard as fuck. Don't care. It says this: he who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. What he's trying to get at there is the same thing we mentioned with the why. If you really think about it, right now, why are you watching this video? You probably have some similar self-improvement goal. So let's say whatever this goal is. Let's say you wanted to work out, right? What is the why? Why did you start working out? And a lot of people will even go on to lie about their why or whatever. Yeah. But for example, let's just say, why do I want to start working out? I want to get bigger so girls will find me more attractive.
Which is fine.
That's the most common one.
You gotta
that's the most common one. So I'm just going to use that. Yeah, sure, it's fine. If you can constantly remind yourself that every single day, and not only every day, every hour, every time you're on your bed, you're about to wake up at 6 a.m, you don't want to hit the gym, and you just tell yourself, wait, don't I want to get bigger? Don't I want to make sure that girls find me attractive? Yeah. What is your first thought that's going to be? It's like fucking instinct that you get the fuck up at the bed, and then you go hit your
because you know why you're doing it. Yeah.
The why is infinitely more important than whatever how is gonna you may have to overcome.
Because you always
And-
find a way how to do something when you know why you're doing it.
Problems will always
Yeah.
come, dude. They'll always
I
come.
am-
Exactly.
I'm a very
I'm opinionated.
opinion.
We get it. We get it.
Man, I don't think there's a single person. I read this in my book, and I absolutely agree. That's a false purpose. If you're a purpose woman, anything money like that, that's a false purpose. I don't think there's a single person that just does it for the woman. And if it is, what it is actually there's an underlying purpose under it that people don't realize. So when you said it was like the most common thing, I don't think there's a single person in the world they think it's the reason that actually motivates them. There's not a single guy that's going to go out there and say, I'm going to the gym. Everything is going to shit. He doesn't want to go. And he's going to say, but I need women to find me attractive.
You don't think so? I feel like with how degenerative this fucking
It's a
generation
false
is, like
purpose.
any.
It's a false purpose.
It's a false desire because what they actually want is love. What they actually want is to feel accepted.
I don't think there's a single person, like you said.
Yeah.
But with the goal, I wanted to
Yeah, he's
mention,
just
we
going
kind of
too deep,
didn't
yeah.
even delve into, like, how many people do even write a goal? Like,
I was
write it
about to
down.
like
They
bring that
say
up.
it- yeah, you can take it from here.
So, like, how often do we write down our actual goals? Like, how often do you sit, like, every single day you write down your goals for the year or for that day? I used to just never write down my goals. I used to have, like, a task list, which is kind of like the same thing. But it's like, you should always try to remind yourself of the goals at the end of the year, at the end of the month, at the end of the day. Because what? A good year is made up of good months. Good months is made up of good days. Good days are made up of good what? Hours.
Yeah.
And good hours, like it all starts from like when you wake up in the morning
Yeah.
to make a good year. So what you really want to do is write down your goals, determine what you want, why you want those goals, and then just go and get after it.
I
Set
think
out a
that's
plan.
definitely an actionable step. Then pause this video, please, for the love of God. I like how you do that in your videos. It's
Yeah.
like, take
Actually,
a second now.
I'll give you guys a quest right now.
Yeah, quest.
Go grab a piece of paper and write down 2 or 3 goals that you actually want to achieve. Just no more than 3. Don't make it difficult on yourself. Write 3 goals that you actually want,
Yeah.
and don't make it like pussy, money, bitch, like all that stupid shit. Like don't do that. Like sit down with yourself and actually realize like what do you actually want.
Don't pause it yet. There's also
They probably
I wanna
did
add,
pause it.
yeah, fuck. But if they haven't, make it not just a year, but also not 6 months, but 3 months, and also a week. Make
So
3
short
different
term,
ones.
medium.
It's kind of
term,
like
and
what I
like
did
long
once
term.
is I did like I think it was 3 months, a year, and then 5 years. 5 years is I don't like the idea of having. I mean, you
Really
should
long
write
term?
it down. Yeah, I think it's very important to know what you can do now, because that first week is going to dictate, I believe, the whole rest of the year. Maybe not so much as like how
Well,
I'm
it's the starting
emphasizing
point,
it,
so yeah.
but it's a start. It's a start. So if you're gonna put a goal, my goal is a year. You kind of tell yourself subconscious or unconsciously, I can do this with 3 months left or something, or
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
I used to tell myself that shit
Yeah.
too, like last year.
I can't blame you. I mean, it's so easy. You have a whole year. Just think about that. 365 days.
Mm-hmm.
So do a week. Do a fourth of a year. 3 months. 3 months is very, very short, but not long. I think. Maybe you guys can. Are you guys the same, Bill? I
It
like
depends
3
on the
months.
goal.
Depends. on
Yeah,
the
I
goal.
do
And
like
then a
year, month, and days.
year, month,
just-
and day.
Like I track my like yearly goals, monthly goals, and daily goals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
But you can do it however you want.
Yeah.
3
But
months, 6 months.
That part, I think that's very important. I didn't do that. I think I just said my goals. I don't know about you. For last year, I just told myself I'm gonna do this. I probably wrote my goals physically down once this year, so that's actually something I'm gonna
Dude,
definitely have to work on.
let's try to do this. Let's try to every single day for this new year. Let's write down our goals for the year
Yeah.
every single day in our journals on a piece of paper or something. Do we all have journals? Do we have journals?
Yeah.
We do.
did purchase.
We all at least have a piece of paper.
Piece of paper. Like literally, like sit down. I've watched a lot of like Luke Belmar. Do you guys know who that is?
Yeah.
He literally says he like writes down like his intentions for the day and like his goals like all the time. And like this guy named Brian Tracy, he's like this old entrepreneur. He says you're more likely to achieve a goal if you write it down.
Absolutely.
I truly
Absolutely.
believe that. I used to never write down my goals at all.
I was just gonna say, I think it's very important people set out like easy and simple goals, something that is achievable, as easy as like clean your room, do something like easy chores, set up a table or something, go to the gym every day or something like that. Something that is like easily achievable. You know what I mean? Because I feel like with the New Year's resolution and stuff, some people really make like false expectations of what they want to achieve or what they want to do, and then next thing you know, they're failing, and and then their self confidence just goes down. They're like, why can't I do it? Oh, it must be bullshit, and then they just go on with other goals that are just to trick their mind and be like, I'm setting a goal, but in reality, they don't really want the goal.
To kind of
Absolutely.
back off that, a little another mini quest for even everyone here. I love this thing, and I love since I've integrated is just doing a plank every morning. You hate it. You hate it. I hate it every single day because it's the most mentally challenging exercise there is in the world. But that is absolutely a small win. You put your goal of a minute and you hit it. Imagine just, it sounds so...
Yeah, but you win the morning right there.
It sounds
Boom.
like, it's like, okay, cool, I did a plank a minute. But I'm telling you, starting with, like you said, a small win, especially a mentally challenging win, is such a great feeling.
Even 50
So,
push-ups.
Yeah,
Cold
50,
shower.
yeah,
I was
do
just
a
gonna
full-
say. I'm glad you mentioned that. Cold showers. Take cold showers in the morning. Like actually,
One thing
like
that's challenging.
do it every day. And when you don't feel like it, that's when you should do it.
I do literally all three of those things. The same thing, 50 push-up. But I want to go off of what Josh said with the plank. Josh put me onto that a couple months ago, and I love it, dude. I fucking love it. The reason why I love it is because for me, it's actually really fucking easy to do the plank. I'm so serious.
Yeah.
I just do a 2-minute plank. Obviously, start with whatever, right? And the reason why is because I know I really want to have abs. And I know that I want my core to be really strong.
Exactly.
So with that why in the back of my head, like I have a why set up for almost everything I fucking do. When I'm in bed and my alarm goes off, I really don't want to get out of bed. What is the 10 a.m. Sasha gonna think of you if you got out of bed then? There's my why. Then again, plank. There's my why again. Cold shower. There's my plank again. I do in between. I do like push up, plank, push up.
Yeah.
Same thing.
And it has to be
You
easy
feel
too.
great, dude. Like
There's
whenever
nothing negative about something being easy
Exactly.
because you got to start somewhere, and it's
Yeah.
it's better to start something easy because you know you will complete it.
Yeah.
You don't want to do something that's something crazy because that's your ego. Oh, you want to look at yourself as, oh yeah, I'm so good at this, but in reality you're just lying to yourself. So start easy, drop your ego, be like, just to complete it.
Yeah.
Even like making your bed. I used to never make my bed at all.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, I think it
pretty
was
sure
like
you didn't.
I started doing it like
No?
this.
That's surprising.
I started
I
doing
think
it in
a lot of people
No, I
2023.
don't do it.
Yeah.
Just-
No, I know
I
what
just
you're
said
saying.
that.
A lot of people like there's a lot of lousy fucks. that
Oh
even
yeah,
now
dude!
they don't make
My
their bed.
fucking bed during my high school years used to be like my sheets are all like there's like clothes like mixed in with my bed. I'd go to sleep with a fucking messy bed. Once I started like, cleaning that every day, I made it a habit at one point. Like every single day, make
has
sure I
to
make
be.
my bed. It's like those little things, those small wins really add up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Small wins. That's the key term. Number 2. A different perspective. Yeah. I'm looking right at you for this one.
Oh, the philosopher is talking, guys. I don't know if you know, but I'm a self-proclaimed
So
philosopher.
okay, yeah. I thank God you said
self-proclaimed.
yourself.
He's a philosopher.
Well,
Self-proclaimed.
I'm
Okay.
very-
There's nothing to back this up.
I think the word perspective is top 5 in my dictionary because it's so powerful yet so unspoken about, in my opinion.
Yeah.
What is
I
this
mean,
different
there's
perspective that?
A different perspective. Well, number one, everyone's so different, but if you're a negative piece of shit, sorry.
No,
I
it's
didn't
fine.
wanna
People
say-
are like that.
Okay. If you're a negative person, I mean, it starts all there, and there's a lot of people that just think of all the negative things and don't understand that they actually are awesome. To start off, I kind of want you to realize the beauty in the struggle. Something I'd really like to integrate in my life nowadays, which is I'm so thankful for everything that goes down. I actually hope for struggle.
This is what
sometimes.
comes
It's a
from
little-
struggle.
It's beauty, bro. I mean, what would you say?
Light blooms
Bloom, yeah,
from
but,
the darkness.
A
So
great
then-
analogy of that situation is, would anyone play Nintendo Super Mario Bros. If Mario and Luigi just had to jump one block to rescue Princess Peach?
That show's hard, bro. Playing Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's to put in perspective. People say, I wish my top 5 worst challenges disappeared. All right, let's say they did. Would you really be happy? Because I'll tell you what. Nah, you won't. You won't. Because the beauty, like I said, it is without struggle that nothing in life comes good.
You know what's funny about that too? Like,
I love that.
Just
I love
thinking
it.
about it.
Yeah.
Let's say you could magically make those 5 same struggles disappear, but nothing about your character actually changed. You didn't experience those hardships, or at least to overcome those hardships. What are the odds those struggles just come right back? Pretty fucking
Well,
likely.
how rewarding would you feel?
Well, how rewarding too, but don't you think like those struggles would probably come right back, especially if you just blew them right
There's
away?
no way your struggles
No,
just
I'm just
disappear.
thinking about it right now. Like, that's probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard when
No,
people say.
no.
No, not you. I'm saying when people say shit like, "I wish I could have everything I want." Like, I genuinely believe that's one of the stupidest fucking things I hear people say. I can't be the only one that's heard. I wish I could have everything I want before, right? Like, you guys hear people say that shit.
Yeah.
Where's the reward in that?
Nothing.
You put nothing into it and you just get everything.
Yeah, but
It's a
nobody's
mindless
gonna
thing to
feel
say, really.
satisfied.
They want the thing, but they don't want the problems that come with getting the thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
why
that's
they-
what
I was
the most
watching
rewarding
this,
part.
yeah, exactly. I
Knocked
was
that out
watching
of
this
the park.
podcast the
Home
other
run.
day. Chris Williams, right? Yeah, he had Jordan Peterson in there, and he mentioned this. Elon
with Jordan
Musk-
Pearson.
What?
With
With
the-
Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he mentioned the quote from Elon Musk. He said, "People want to be me, but they really don't want to be me because the things that's going through my mind, I don't think they can handle it." Because it's true. Like all the successful people, they have their problems, but people want the good side. They don't want the bad side, and it's a crazy thing to think about because how are you gonna want to be someone but only take the good?
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
whole thing. That just doesn't sound logical.
And there's also another one that I love too. It's instead of there's Musk's, which is people want to be me, but they don't really want to be me because of the mind. There's also people want to be me, but they don't want to go through the things I did to get
Exactly.
here. It's the same fucking thing. Like
People only want the end result. They don't want the process. But guess what? That's just not how it works.
Yeah.
You can't get to the top without climbing.
Dude,
the
even
mountain
in
that's
like
hard.
all religions, sowing and reaping,
Yeah.
you reap what you sow. It's
Right.
like that is like a fundamental law of the universe. Like what you put in is what you'll get out.
Right.
So you can't really control what you get out. So focus on what you can put in. If you're not getting what you want out, you're not putting enough in.
Exactly.
So
You can't sow an apple and get orange or something.
Yeah.
You know? It's just
Yeah.
not how it works.
you can't fucking you can't like jerk off and expect $1 million in your bank account. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, that's not how that shit works.
Exactly.
there's beauty in the struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. I had something I wanted to say.
What about
I
a
wrote
quest?
something down. I wrote something down that I wanted to mention.
What'd you write
but
down, Josh?
I don't have my phone now.
It's fine.
So it sucks. But yeah, quest number 2. Sorry.
It's all right.
This has been the single best thing that I have incorporated this year, and I can proudly say that. And it's directed towards changing your perspective. Is the idea of a gratitude journal. I need to start promoting it more often to
It
others.
sounds a little like
but
lame, almost like
Sounds like
gratitude journal. What is that? You know what I mean?
There are gonna be some
I
comments
was
saying this is
hesitant
corny
at
as fuck.
first. I was
Yeah.
definitely hesitant.
I was
at
like, oh,
first.
I'm not doing that. But what are
And
the benefits of
What
it?
are the benefits? My perspective, but to kind
There's
of
so
mention
many
how
that
I
you can't
do it,
even-
Yeah, exactly.
how to actually do the gratitude journal. You put down the date, you put down the number. I think I'm like at 870 now. So I've done 870 things I'm grateful for already. Just then put it in perspective. 3 a day.
Are they all
3 a
different
day.
every
First
I was
time?
about to say, are they all different?
No, there's
Some
definitely some
repeats?
that repeat. A lot. Some days I would say I'm just grateful to be alive. Something as simple as that. What's
Could
the
you
question?
give just like some tiny examples of what like little
you
things,
write down?
like little things, like
Yeah,
for example,
absolutely.
Obviously, people are gonna write down I'm grateful for my father, my mother, whatever. But what about
No,
really
I don't.
little?
I don't say stuff like that
Because that's
I
too
think
obvious,
more-
right?
yeah,
You need to go
it's more
way
specific.
deeper into it, right?
The most generic one that I've used is probably I'm grateful to wake up this morning. I think that's something I just need to say every once in a while because we don't realize that every single day is such a blessing and it's something I'm very strong on. And I don't know. It's
There's one
we
person that didn't
we
wake
like
up
to
that
think
day,
about
you know?
everything bad in our lives, and then it's like, fuck, dude. At least I'm alive. I think it's such a beautiful thing. I need to.
You have an
and-
opportunity
and
to
writing
do something.
Writing that down helps me more reminiscent of that
Yeah.
idea.
You
Another
start the
common
day on a
thing
good
is
note.
family time. Anytime I do anything for my family, anytime I do anything good for anybody, I love to write it down. And what makes a gratitude journal my favorite thing is not when I'm actually writing it. It's actually what happens just during the day. I start doing actions and start thinking about, oh, I'm going to add that to the gratitude journal, or just be in a more positive tone because of it. My thoughts have become more grateful. I see something and I say, wow, I'm really grateful for this. Something that I've never done in my life before. I never thought of what I'm grateful for. And something like this, I might come after you guys leave. I'm just gonna say, damn, it's a pleasure to have him around and write it down. And if I don't write it down, at least it's something I thought I had that I wouldn't have had before if it wasn't for this gratitude journal.
Yeah.
And I'm just a more positive dude. I hope Sash can see. Maybe you guys can see it. I don't know if I portray it as much, but
Dude, you're completely right. Like, I don't do gratitude journaling anymore. I kind of just journal stuff. But I do, like, a daily bread for, like, God. Like, I write down, like, answering questions. But, like, I stopped doing gratitude journaling, and I feel like I just, like, that side of me is kind of missing. So, after today, I'm going to do that quest that you said and start doing gratitude journaling for the New Year's.
What I wrote yesterday, or today. I do, like, today as in yesterday. Like, I write down today, what happened yesterday is I saw my good friend Ben. You're obviously something as simple as that, just seeing a friend, catching up with somebody is like in the moment. I didn't really contemplate it at all, and now I'm looking back at it, reflecting in first thing in the morning. I do it first thing in the morning, very important. Start off the day in such a light, where you don't have to do it, but it's just how I work, and it just put me in a.
And you don't
more
complain
smiley
anymore
tone.
either, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't
It's like,
complain anymore.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
No, man. It's
Because you realize it's a blessing, yeah.
Dude, after writing, like I said, almost 900, what is there to complain about
Yeah.
anymore?
You know what's actually, to me, what's the most interesting thing about the gratitude journal? I feel like even if you were to, like, let's say I lived another 80 fucking years, I think I can write down 3 things a day and never repeat one. Because there are, like, infinitely many things to be grateful for. Like,
Then you would have write down daily things.
in a daily, like, whatever. I'm grateful, like, dude, there's literally nothing to ever run out of. And even if I don't think, I'm grateful for this extender cord right there that's allowing us. I'm grateful for that ring light, too. I'm grateful for these blankets that are covering up what's really behind the couch. Subscribe if you want to find out what's really behind them. Like, I'm grateful for the person listening to this. I'm grateful for that water bottle because it's keeping you alive. There's literally, I'm grateful for nature. There's infinite.
I'm grateful for you.
Just because I talked about this, now you had those thoughts. Were you having those thoughts 15 minutes ago?
Those
I
thoughts?
That's what I'm saying. That's the whole thing.
Load up there. If I wasn't
That's the whole fucking thing about the gratitude journal.
because he expressed his gratitude, and look what it did to me. Now
Exactly.
I'm hard. I'm sorry.
And you sharing that reinforced.
Don't touch me after saying that. The
Son,
fuck?
and you saying that reinforced his thought, and he said, "I'm grateful for you."
God
That
damn.
goes
I'm
around.
grateful for it. I'm grateful for it. Fuck
Me
you.
too. Fuck it. I'm grateful too that he's hard. Fuck it.
But that's what, like, dude. There's literally infinite things that you can never run out of.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for you.
For
you guys,
my
every
God.
single
Yeah,
one.
you.
still watching.
Yes, I'm blushing behind the
I
camera.
see those rosy cheeks coming
I've
out.
said
of the
I'm
screen.
grateful for the trees. I love them.
That's like, dude. There's
You
literally
fucking love trees, don't you,
I
bro?
do.
The branches, the leaves.
Yes.
And that's also another. Remember how we were talking about
Nature,
small wins
motherfucker.
earlier? When you this is a great small win. Fucking trees. No one's gonna think of
Dude,
that
like,
for a second.
it's
When
like-
you really go into it. It's just small win. You become so much of a happier.
I don't
person.
think I haven't not smiled while writing it too.
To be honest,
which makes
that
it
might
the
be
best
my
part.
number one advice to someone with a negative mindset. Get a fucking
Right,
gratitude
there you go.
journal.
Yeah.
Straight up, because then everything around them just becomes brighter.
Dude, let's, like, in 2024 especially, how to get ahead of people is to have a more positive mindset. It's like positivity, like, if people think like, oh, that shit's corny, that shit actually is motivating. It causes momentum. It causes more blessings in
Creates
life.
good energy.
Yeah,
Strong energy.
Exactly. Yeah. More blessings, more.
Because when there's more people that are negative around you, but then you're the positive one. You know what I mean? The energy is going to transfer to those people too, even. But if that's not the case, when you're positive out of everybody else, you know you're different than them. And not to say that just to stand out, be different in that case, but it helps a lot. That's why you're different, you know?
I really think that is like the number one advice I'd give to someone.
Yeah, that's
Who's like-
very good. Because we always struggled with what do we say to people that are negative and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
I think
like,
I think that's the number one. If you find yourself struggling, let's say like even after a rough day, like this will make you feel so much better. To be honest, and
Yeah.
it's really really important. Like
Dude,
we
this
said
whole
with the
week's been
first one,
fucking rough. Dude, to come in here, it's been amazing.
and I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I'm
week.
grateful for that,
What
yeah.
did you learn from this week? A lot, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I learned I gotta be more grateful. I really do gotta be more grateful.
And then now you're grateful for it just like that.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
And we're
it's
just saying
so
we're grateful
important.
for the things that are going well right now.
Mhm.
I'm grateful for the struggle with the LED lights.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the struggle
Yeah.
with the mics.
Because it was
Man,
a great time. We learned.
how are you
like,
supposed
dude,
to
there's
learn if everything goes your way? You don't.
For context, we had like not this fucker, It's actually crazy that we went
This
through
was
all that
pretty easy.
LED lights for it to end up like this. Before, if you look at our old setup, it took us 2 months just to get those LED lights up. So that's for context.
Right.
But it's so important that, last thing I want to end it off is, it's really important that you actually write these down. I'm hoping nobody watching this wants to cheat and say, I'm just going to remind myself in the morning. I don't need to write it down. I'm just going to tell myself. It goes back to what we said in the number one. Write this shit down. You're going to feel it so much better. It's like scientifically proven that writing it down
Exactly.
really sticks it in your head more than...
And he's
just
not
thinking
even
about
the
it.
only one that like makes him smile. Like I actually did this yesterday. I was writing down the things I
Really?
was grateful.
Dude,
Like there's so much weight just like
too.
yeah, kind of got off of my shoulders, and I felt more relieved and relaxed, more calm, because like I realized that these are the little things that some people don't even have. You know what I mean? And that's true. Like people are homeless, but you have a house. People don't have food, you have food. Like those are the little things that you might say, oh yeah, it's obvious, but guess what? Somebody doesn't have it. When somebody's praying for it, you're here saying, whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, it gets as deep as that.
I think it's really good to reflect on this too,
Yeah.
because it is really fucking deep. Like if I wrote down, I'm grateful for anyone that's ever made me smile, I'm going to reflect on it. I'm going to say, damn, like I'm writing this down in my journal. I'm seeing that it just made me smile too. I should really make more people smile too.
Exactly.
That's just gonna make you happy. Like you gotta
Pay
reflect
it
on this
forward.
shit. Yeah, exactly.
It also gives you flashbacks.
It does. I'm grateful for every person that's been in my life ever, because
Exactly.
that's who I am today.
Exactly.
Which will tie it into number 3.
Last
Make-
one.
Yeah.
Woo.
You have to make this shit fun.
Yeah.
Now, why did we put this one down? It's no secret.
Jolly Christmas and Happy New Year.
I'm soft. I'm soft. I'm soft. Like I was saying. Sorry. But the reason why we wrote down make it fun is because it's no secret that the application or the implementation of what you're hearing right now is what makes all of this key. You could hear us telling you to get a gratitude journal right now, but if you don't actually go to the store and get it or go online and order it, what the fuck is the point? You learn something, but you don't put it to use. What is the point of learning? So you can fucking put it to use, right?
The thing is,
It's discipline too.
yeah, the people will go on like YouTube and stuff and try to look for like an answer. Okay, how do I get ahead in 24? They're trying to look for like some type of advice to change their life. But it's like it's as simple as gratitude and making it fun. Like it's that simple advice, the fundamentals of life that really excel you forward. It's not some tip. It's not really just some like crazy like.
I think what you're trying to say is that they shouldn't look for an answer from somebody else that's going to tell them this is the trick.
Yeah.
Not, tip is a good idea. I feel like that's what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
But looking for that trick like as if it was like magical. It's not like that. It's
yeah.
never going to happen.
My bad. Trick, tip, yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
Guys,
And also
how
that
do you make it fun?
the thing is, once you learn how to make it fun, the application or the implementation becomes 10 times easier.
Yeah.
Then it's funny enough that we thought of this topic because I want Fricker to share this story of how this even came up in the first
What,
place.
how to make it fun?
Yeah, just listen to this. Just listen to this.
Level up.
No,
gain
no,
new
no,
skill.
no, no.
Oh shit, my bad.
Nick.
Oh. Oh yeah, my friend called me the one day and he was just like, Mike, when do you have fun? I'm like, what are you talking about? And because he goes to the gym, he's not like on self improvement, like as serious as we are, but he still like goes to the gym.
He tries.
Yeah, he tries. And he called me. He's like, when do you have fun? I'm like, what are you talking about? I do have fun. He's like, how? Because like he looks at my life and he's just like, when do you have fun? Because he's trying to play Lego Fortnite with me, the new game. And I'm just like, I don't really find that fun. I find fun, you know what I mean, following my purpose, going after my goals. Because like I said in the one podcast, life is a video game, right? Unlock new parts of the map, unlock new skills, meet new characters. Like this play, like there's so much out there, and it's like you gotta change your mindset into like a game, like in like a kind of like a game.
Yeah, game of
Yeah,
life. Yeah.
you can like money's not just like money's like a side product. It's like this currency that you spend to gain more. It's like a thing that you use to like maybe unlock new levels, gain new things and stuff like that. Meeting new people in the map, like new players and stuff like that. It's like you got to make it fun in your own way.
So much more.
And you got to go that deep with video games because, dude, that's literally what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
I just think it's bizarre that he's on a self-improvement journey and the motherfucker goes, when do you have fun? Like, we've all heard that if you enjoy your work and if you have fun with it, you're never going to work a single day in your life. It's the same thing with this.
Yeah.
If you can make even let's say you fucking hate working out. If you could, at the very least, trick your mind to like it, to have enjoyed it, to have fun with it, you're going to go every fucking day. Every day you want to go at least. Let's say you have a 4-day schedule, you're not going to miss a singular day ever if you truly enjoy it. Let's say you have someone at the gym you like to talk to. You're not going to miss a day so you can talk to them. You got to make this shit fun. And people think that because you're a self-improvement, you're working on yourself, you're disciplining on yourself, you're not eating these sugary foods, you can't have fun. It's to each his own. I don't like that.
Like people think like the instant. That's like all instant gratification. It's like people think like just because you feel fun in the moment, it's like they don't really like think about the after effects of the sugar, of the like the relapse of. It's like this is fun right here, even though like this is like work. Yeah. This isn't work. We're hanging out. We're talking. We're having fun.
Is fucking amazing, dude.
Exactly.
Me making that protein shake is fucking amazing because I know I'd much rather prefer this and what it's gonna do to my body rather than a fucking donut that I can have with glaze and chocolate sprinkles on it.
It's so much more fun to reach your goals than to have a drink.
I promise you it is.
Yeah, I can promise you.
This
is
that everybody
strong enough.
The fact that everybody regrets drinking and stuff, it's like, how can that be fun though?
It shows that's literally
at least to you.
It too.
Yeah, and I don't know any person that drinks
it's fun in the moment
and
for
like
them.
parties exactly, and then the next day they're like, why did I do it?
Yeah,
how is
dude,
that
like,
fun? It's not fun.
What makes self-improvement so fun? I don't think we even said it. For us, what's so fun? I think a big mishap about self-improvement is it has to be whatever is the best opportunity for you rather than whatever you're best at. And that's where the Hamza video is a great in place. What makes this so much fun for us is because we enjoy it. That's the misconnotation of a self-improvement. It has to be something that just will make the most amount of money or something. Guys, it's enjoyable because we're doing things that we enjoy. We all enjoy delving into conversations and whatever the fuck, whatever this term is, one vocabulary word for whatever it is. I don't fucking know. But we just enjoy this, and then we do it. And we do it for such a high pedigree. With working out, I don't know if... I know you enjoyed it from the start, but you do it after a consistent period of time, and you start getting results, I bet your ass you're going to enjoy it.
I didn't, bro. The way my dad pushed us, me and Georgie, I did not enjoy it. But then I just realized I became more mindful about how this was beneficial for me. Then I found ways why it was good. You know, that's why I said that's why I liked what you said about like tricking your mind. You have to look for ways to make it fun. You have to look for the ways why you're enjoying it, and then the how becomes easy.
If you were struggling to make the gym fun, my number one tip would be just talk to people, dude.
Yeah.
Straight up. I love the people I see at the gym.
Oh my God.
too.
So much so to the point.
Second family.
Dude, so much so to the point where I go in the morning so I can avoid you motherfuckers. Because if I'm there with all you fuckers, then I'm just going to talk and I'm not going to actually work out. I'm so deadass. Josh knows I go to the gym at 7 in the morning and there's no one there. I love it. Because I'm not just going to talk away.
And especially with our gym, dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I
dude,
walk in there, I know so many people. I know the personal trainers,
shit.
people who come in
It's
and out.
not
There's
even-
always
yeah.
somebody that I can talk to.
Yeah, and like the gym is just a great fucking area, and it's little tips like that if you can implement to everything, like dieting, for example,
Yeah.
or whatever it is, or maybe you just found this new fat-free, sugar-free thing that you really like, and you're gonna put it in, it'll help too.
And I want to say a message I forgot to say, which is kind of, let's say your new goal is I want to make 10K. I'm going to become a drop shipper this year. I don't know if there's one person that truly wants to be a drop shipper. They just do it. Kind of what my message was, do something fun.
They do it for the money than drop shipping itself, right?
I mean, my best advice is to watch that Hamza video rather than me speaking on myself, because what he says in 4 hours will take you farther places than what I say in 20 seconds. But really, absolutely, do something that you love, and you have to go through introspection to first do that. And that's how you make it fun. I promise you, it's so much more fun when you do it. I like my creative side of myself, like to kind of think of new ways. That's why I do websites. It's kind of like an art. Like I say I hate art, and I will never go to a fucking museum unless I'm forced to.
Really?
But yes.
Wow.
Yes, but there's beauty to it, and
creativity
is something beautiful to me, and I enjoy doing.
Hamza's video will be linked in the description. I recommend everyone watches it, and Hamza in general. They're just such a beautiful creature.
It will change your life.
Like that video is actually life changing. like you know like New Year's is like before like January 1st, people wake up hungover. They wake up late in the day. Is that a way to start off the new year? Like really, like realistically? Because I remember I used to do that. It's like, is that really a good way to start off the new year? A lot of people will wake up January 1st, hungover, drunk as fuck. Yeah, this is my year. You know what I mean? But it's like, start off that day, that week on a good note. Because that is what really will get you ahead, is like that first day, that first week, that first month, the first of everything. That is like the start.
Yeah.
That's where
when most people are hungover when they're drunk. You wake up sober, healthy-minded, straight to work.
Yeah,
You're like ahead.
And
But it's about staying consistent with it too.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what time you're watching this. You may be watching this video like 3 months in or whatever. And let's say your New Year's resolution has already failed. Get back into it. Do not wait for 2025 to say that I'm going to wait for this so then I can start. New Year's resolutions are honestly bullshit. And like if I thought of a New Year's resolution in November, I start it now. I don't start it on January 1st. Because why would you put a fucking time limit?
Today, by the way, we're filming this December 28th.
Mm-hmm.
It starts now.
Yeah,
It ain't January 1st. It's been started.
I don't care. Let's say it's March already and you're watching this. Go back, reflect on what happened with the first resolution, why it failed, and then just keep going at it. Because I promise you, this road to your journey is a hard one, but it's a rewarding one. So.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy to think about. It's just 1 minute from a new year. Just 1 minute. That 1 minute that passes over, it's New Year's. Like, people say it's just one day and you shouldn't really pay attention to that. It's literally 1 minute, and everything narrows down to stuff like that. That's why like time can be an illusion sometimes. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wait for next year. I'm gonna wait for next month. It's like you have an opportunity now. Why wait? So it's literally just 1 minute away from New Year's, but technically it's just 1 minute off. 1 day.
Yeah,
ahead.
exactly.
It's really no difference. It
Like,
has to be every single day.
Well, what defines
matter
their
when you
start
start.
for them is that one singular minute. I
It
get what you're
is,
saying.
that's
That
what I'm
singular
saying.
minute that turns the
Yeah.
clock from 2024 to 2025.
Exactly.
Start now. New Year's resolutions have always been bullshit. But regardless, please, like we said,
Implement the steps, yeah.
Implement. I love how we said that at the same time. Implement this shit, or else this is a waste. And that's the harsh reality of it. Any other self-improvement video you're going to watch is just a waste if you don't know how to implement this. So,
Go to the fucking day.
quote of the fucking day.
Go to fucking day.
Go to the fucking day.
Go at it, philosopher.
All right. Create with your future the future, not your past. And we put it as anonymous. I saw it on a video. I don't
Pause
know
if
who
you
it
understand
was.
and comment down below.
Yeah, actually, please.
wanna know.
I'm
Let's see
actually
if you
very
understand
curious.
it.
Third
And
quest.
Yeah,
Third
third
quest.
quest. Yeah.
Or a tip.
We'll
You guys are
take
just
a
stealing
pause.
my little slang now. It's crazy.
What, this is your
Copyright.
lingo?
Copyright.
This is your lingo?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
All right. Hopefully you paused.
Maybe
by
there
now.
was so many more people that said it before you.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm original.
Come on.
Obviously, it was him.
Alright.
Are you out of your mind?
Right. How could I say that?
Do I even say what it means?
Well, yeah,
Or
break it
do I
down.
even
Break-
say?
what the
I
fuck?
should.
Of course.
Yeah.
If I feel curious. It could be a little more nice. How do
Yeah,
I
he
want
doesn't
to
know what
break
it
it
means.
down? Create with your future the future. now. Okay, so
Let's start from the idea, right? What?
No, that.
Let's start from the idea, right? You can't dwell on the past. Because how you think. Here's the thing. Past does teach you a lot, but thinking back in your past and saying, "I wish it was like this and like that." Well, guess what? It wasn't. So think in the future and change the future instead of saying, "All right, in the past I did this and that wrong." Guess what? You have an opportunity to change something in the future. That same problem will occur. Act differently. Look back to your past and be like, all right, when this problem came up, I did this and that. I regret it. Guess what? Next thing comes up like that, you change it. That's literally thinking in the future and creating in the future than trying to change something in the past. Because you're creating it in the future, you're like changing it there, then trying to change it in the past, which you can't. You can't go back in time.
I've been convinced that whatever the fuck happens in the past, it does not matter.
Exactly.
The person you used to be is not the person that you are right now. If you used to do X, Y, Z and it was bad, you can switch it up just like this and X, Y, Z becomes good.
Exactly.
And that's who you are now, not who you used to be.
my best interpretation is if you drank whatever you did in 2023, we all have a label. Everyone judges us for what we have done, but that does not mean that's who we are. And as Mike said before this podcast, is you're not the person you were 5 minutes ago. You can even use it that shortly.
I know.
That's
You
when
know
we started
Alan
the
Watts.
episode. Alan Watts, yes.
He
yes,
said
yeah.
something like that. He said you have no you don't have like a right to be the person you were 5 minutes ago. You have there's no reason for you to be him. You can be whoever you want in the
Who
moment.
you want to be
Or 1
is who
second
you will
ago.
become. Create with your future. The future. Who you want to
Grow
be
big,
is
think big.
your future, and that's going to make the future. You're an alcoholic in 2023. I don't give a fuck. Yes, it's 2024, baby.
Bro cooked.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
shit,
out.
we didn't even say that.
Shout
It
out
would be tough. If it was just
by Mogul Mike. Mogul or is it Magul?
Michael Mogo, basically. We know you.
Okay.
Mike, if you're
love,
watching this, we appreciate you, brother.
Yes.
love your guys'
Yes, sir.
content. For you page, by the way. FYP.
Guys, check out his channel. It's doing very well, and he's pretty good.
You need some recipes? Go look at his right now.
Yeah.
Does he do food?
Yeah, that's my boy.
It's funny. Too.
Cook.
He's funny as shit.
Yeah, you're gonna get a good laugh. So
Yeah.
check him out. If you're a big foodie,
But,
look at his channel.
Maybe you'll be on the
Thank you.
podcast.
We would love for that. I told
Another
him
chef?
before.
Another chef on the pod.
He's already agreed to it.
Oh,
Future
shit,
purposes.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, you
Alright.
will see him in the
Thank you.
future.
So,
With that, go out and kill the new year. And with that, right?
yeah.
Think big, grow big.
Peace.